Hey everybody, and welcome back to Ready Steady Play.
Hey.
I'm here with Lightofhand.
Yes. That's my channel. So please go check it out.
Yeah. I'm definitely...
But stay till the end of the video, though.
Yeah, check it out after watching this.
I'm not Lightofhand or have a channel. I'm just back for the lols.
An enthusiast. Your enthusiasm.
I'm a Ready Steady Play enthusiast, yes.
Have you been in most video? I'm trying to work out who's actually helped you the most. It's either him or Ollie, isn't it?
No, I'm pretty
no.
much...
Ben, I suppose Ben would be quite high now, actually, thinking about it.
I'm sure if I got out the analytics and counted them all out, I could do a tally.
Sorry.
I like statistics, I can do that.
I'll tell you who's been in the most videos.
You!
It's me!
Yes, yeah, true, actually.
And I'm Mike, and today I've got something rather special for you, which is the print and play version of Root, a game of Woodland Might and Right.
Ooh.
Yes. Root is a game that's just finished on Kickstarter. It's the new game from Leader Games, who did Vast, the Crystal Caverns, if you'll recall that. It's a game of sort of dungeon intrigue where we all take on different asymmetrical roles as different creatures in the dungeon. The main two players are the adventurer and the dragon the adventurer is stealing treasure from, but you can also become a thief or a goblin and perform various tricksy roles. Everyone has different goals, and in that vein, Root is a game in which we're playing... what is it? It's a cutesy war game, really. It's a war game in which we're all playing different factions, and it's sort of, I guess, simplified for the... I mean, it's not really simplified, but compared to other games of the ilk, I suppose it's relatively accessible.
Yeah.
And we're all playing asymmetrical factions.
I am the Marquis de Chat. Or the Marquis de Cat, if you're Northern.
Could you be also the Marquis?
Isn't it pronounced Marquis?
It's Marquis.
Why? Isn't it not French?
Sure. But that's just what it is. I don't know, man. I didn't invent languages. I just parrot. I'm like a glorified parrot.
Fine, I'm a Big Ten. I'm a Marquis. I'm called Pierre, I've decided.
You're Pierre de Cat.
Yeah. And I start off in a big castle in the keep up at the top of the board.
That's the keep of the Marquis de Cat.
Mm-hmm. Marquis. Yes. And I own this town at the minute.
Marquis.
I guess you're right, Marquis.
Marquis.
Yeah, you and your North American like pronunciation.
I'm not getting involved in this.
Marquis.
Huh.
Are we both right?
No, I think you're right, actually.
Yes. Who the fuck?
Should we continue?
Yes, please continue.
But yeah, I own this town at the minute. Or wood. Or forest.
You own this forest, yeah. You've got a little story on your board.
I do.
Top left, what's it say?
You have conquered the forest. Now you must build a kingdom worthy of your name.
Pierre de Chat.
Pierre de Chat. Yeah, that's me. I'm French. I've invaded. I bring tyranny.
You could be Cat the Conqueror.
Yeah, I can. Everyone needs balls of wool.
The invasion was going great until he spotted a laser pen.
So yeah, that's me. I am player number 1.
And you have to start as number 1 as well, don't you?
I do.
Because you're the cat.
The Marquis.
Marquis.
Can't believe it's Marquis.
Ah, yeah. I'm not usually right. I quite like this. It's a very
feeling. It's new to me. What is this feeling?
What? I like it though. I could get drunk on it.
And if he's made a mistake, say it in the comments.
It's Marquis, you idiot.
Whatever app you're using on your phone is dumb. So what's going on with you, Matthew?
I am the old
Eyrie.
order. We're basically the birds that once ruled this place, but unfortunately the cats dethroned us. And our story is, in a moment of weakness, the cats descend. Now you have rallied your strength and are poised to recapture your birthright.
No way. It's mine. We belong, birds.
So yeah, unfortunately, as much as we're gone to war with each other, there's these pesky other people. And who are they, Mike?
Well, we are the Woodland Alliance. We are also, I guess, we're basically the terrorists of the forest.
That's probably the best way of describing it.
We could be analogous to Robin Hood, so that's pretty cool. Or something maybe a bit less cutesy.
Does that make me the Sheriff of Nottingham?
Absolutely, 100%. Yeah.
Cool, Chef, not King John yet.
And my story is, now that the cats have displaced the Eyrie, it is time to build a new forest order. Rise up!
No. Do as you're told. I rule this land.
And my Woodland Alliance is an alliance of the fox, bunny, and mouse nations. So maybe not the strongest, fastest, or smartest of nations, but there's many of us. I mean, we've got mice and bunnies.
You've got a fox that might eat them.
I was about to say, foxes are probably eating the rest of your
But they are
people
quite
as well.
cunning.
No, the foxes understand that the mice and the rabbits can be useful. See,
Apart from dinner.
as you can tell from this image here, the rabbit is uniquely qualified to shoot a bow, unlike any of the other animals.
Actually, the mouse looks like it's on some form of drugs. Look how big them eyes are. Actually,
Or if it's just had a lot of coffee.
Yeah,
The fox is just rolling his eyes like.
It's high
Actually,
again.
the mouse or bunny. No, it's a mouse.
That's the
Actually,
mouse.
looks like he's evil. He's like, I'm ready for this. We're gonna go for it, guys. Sorry.
It's sorry, we've the Woodland Alliance, we start a bit down and out, but we're gonna come back strong. We've perfected the combat drugs we've been testing on the mice.
Well, all good.
Pain, it's gone. Run faster, lift more weight, carry your military pack all throughout the day without ever getting tired. You guys want to know what's hit you?
Well,
High mice. That's what's hit you.
so you have to set up now, don't you?
Extra tasty. Yes.
Yes,
So the
'cause you are the
Marquis,
first, so-
Marquis the cat starts by setting up.
So, I'm going to put my buildings first out, I think. So,
God damn it. Why can you do me good cards, Michael?
Well, we actually took yours because it was a swap, but he didn't know what his were, so when we swapped around the edge of the table. So,
I hope
you
you've
went out
got,
with good cards, I will laugh.
if you've got all the cards that are good for me, yeah.
Well, the sawmill has to start in the keep, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It does.
the
Someone
sawmill,
has to start in the keep. I'm going to do that.
but the workshop and the recruiter can be placed elsewhere.
I'm going to put my recruiter in this
And we'll
area.
explain what they do as we go along, right?
Yeah, we can mention it, but I've covered everything in the rules and setup
okay,
video.
sorry.
But we can sort of remind people that the for the Marquis de Cat, the sawmill produces wood, which is their resource for building more buildings. The workshop allows him to craft, and the recruiter is where he will gain soldiers when he takes a recruit action.
Okay.
See, I own this town. Forest.
Yep, stretched pretty thin though. One soldier.
You talk about stretched a bit.
Finger in every pie. What do cats like to eat?
Oh, practically everything. So.
Yeah.
Ball of wool in every
Exactly.
town. I have my playing tools. So yes, I've put one.
Make the forest fuzzy again.
I've got everyone. So I've put a warrior in each zone. Yep, that's me.
So I then had to. I myself already have a token that's out here, but that's my only place I can start, isn't it, Mark?
Yeah, you must start in the Eyrie homeland.
Yep.
That's where you've been kicked out of the keep. You're over there now.
And I get 6
soldiers.
Uh-oh.
to start just there.
So Michael will win by building buildings, and Matthew will win by building roosts. But Michael scores points for building the buildings, and Matthew scores points for having the roosts.
And destroying Michael's wood.
And destroying Michael's wood, yeah. And I'm the Woodland Alliance, so I just start off with one little hideout and a warrior, and I score victory points by completing conspiracies, which are these things on the bottom of these cards. Here, like this one.
Because I'll be very good this time.
And I'm going to put my hideout... Oh, right, what do I have in my hand?
Where are you going to put it?
Oh, the art in this card's really cute. I really like the art in this game. I basically backed it just because I saw the art.
Just because you wanted the cute
I was
rabbit.
like, that's adorable! I'll have it. But also, actually, it's an interesting concept, this, to me. Because there are games that have asymmetrical factions like this, and boards and sort of territories and stuff, but they're all a lot more complex. I mean, this is probably even more complex than it would otherwise be because it's the print and play and the rules aren't finalised.
I like how they each play differently.
It's,
I mean, it's completely different. It's not even just a small faction difference. It's like in most games, someone will have an extra tough or strength or initiative. Or I'm going with Warhammer here, sorry. But these are literally what Mike not owning channel can do and stuff like that.
so
It's
I'm
completely
going to
different from all the rest of us. Sorry.
start my hideout here.
Okay.
Aha! This looks familiar.
Just because it's close to me.
Also, 4s are 0s, right?
Right, yep,
Just
so...
to remind myself, sorry.
Yeah. In combat, you throw 2 d12s. The d12s are numbered 0 to 3, and the highest number is assigned to the attacker and the lowest to the defender. But we don't have those fancy custom d12s because this is the print and play. We've just got d4s, so we're just going to pretend the 4s are 0s.
Okay.
Yeah. Works for me.
So,
Oh, 0.
Matthew, you have to pick a leader
Oh,
and
sorry.
put down your trusted viziers.
okay, well, I kind of had it already set up. So, the leader I'm actually picking here is charismatic. And what he actually does is each time I recruit... I almost said root as I said recruit, sorry. He
done a root.
recruits 2 for each action. So straight away I have to get these trusty advisors here.
Trusted viziers, yeah.
Viziers, whatever. Yeah. And I have to put them in these places on my board, which I now have to pick up. And try not to cause all the other bits to go flying. Remember guys, this isn't the final print. And now I have to put them onto this one and this one because of the symbols that's with the charismatic.
With the charismatic leader. He dictates where they must go.
Yes.
He's like,
So
I want to go there. No, you must go there.
You're my trusted vizier. I trust you to go and do exactly what I say.
yeah,
Do as you're told.
basically yes. So I've done that.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
So now we get to do turn one. Turn one.
Turn one.
Me.
Yeah. The Marquis de Cat always starts.
Ah, bonjour. So,
Wood.
I get my wood and I put it in my sawmill.
Do you want someone else to do that for you, Mike?
Maybe next time. Yes, that would definitely be helpful.
By the way, we've obviously pillaged components from 2 other games to make up the components that don't come with the print and play of this, which are the warrior cubes and the wood tokens.
Yes.
If you can guess the 2 games, make a note in the
You can
comments
have
below.
some internet points.
You can have some of the internet points that Michael meticulously tracks for the channel.
Mm-hmm. Given out some a few weeks ago.
Who'd you give them to?
Yeah, Dan.
Dan Thorpe?
Yeah.
So Dan Thorpe's got some. Who else
Yeah.
has them?
Nobody yet.
Did someone not get internet points during our playthrough of Clans of Caledonia? Did you not give some to Chris or something?
Well, I might have done. I can't quite remember. I'm not doing a very good job at tracking these.
You're failing at your one duty!
I remember Dan's got his.
Okay, good. Well, that's what's important. The fans.
The viewers.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's alright, Dan. They're tracked. So, I've got... So that was my birdsong action. So now I move into Twilight. Not Twilight. Daylight, sorry.
Don't know.
And so I get 3 actions, unless I want to discard a bird card. And then I can get an additional action. But I'm just going to do 3 to begin with.
Murdering my people.
So I'm going to
I wouldn't take that sitting down. You should get it.
Well, it takes a little while for me to get to you.
Look, I'm not even here. Just ignore the tiny green token in the corner.
So I'm going to move this dude to 2. So I can move up to 2. I'm going to use my wood and build a...
Baby.
No.
You're not going to use your wood to build a baby?
Not yet.
Maybe
Maybe later.
you need to meet the right person. You must give consent.
Consent is very important.
But I don't know if I should be doing it with a cat.
No, we're open-minded here in the Woodlands.
I'm going to build
I'm just trying to think of all the different creatures that they don't show in this game.
Well, the hidden...
Well, there's
Animals
some
in the forest.
more animals. You've got the vagabond, which can be a raccoon or a beaver. There's a whole other faction, which are the otters in the full game.
Yeah.
I think there's more characters for the vagabond role as well. I think there's even rules maybe for having more than one vagabond. I'm not sure.
Oh, so you built a workshop.
I did.
In a bunny clearing.
I did.
Hey, those are my people.
Those are mine.
The Woodland Alliance is all the nations teamed up, so actually everything is mine except the keep. And I take it if I want it.
Can I
still
craft
want
this
it.
girl?
It's a garbage keep.
Shush you.
He's asking if he can craft.
Yes, he can craft.
Even though I've just placed that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's fine. You've got a bunny and a mouse now.
Yeah. So I'm gonna craft.
Provided you've got the action, right? You moved, you craft, you built.
But craft doesn't.
Doesn't
count as my action, does it?
That's right. I did say that, and then immediately forgot I said that.
So I'm gonna craft this card, a little bunny card.
It's called Travel Gear. So this is what he's crafting. And it says, when crafted, score 1 VP and then discard it. There's also a boot symbol, which is an item that the Vagabond uses. Because we're not playing with the Vagabond, we don't need to worry about that.
Gone.
So you've got... so
Forever.
we have to move his thing up one, don't we?
Yep. So Michael gains 1 victory point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I get 2 victory points for doing my workshop as well.
Oh no. Now you're on 3. Yeah. So it's the first to 40 who wins?
And then...
Don't we have this up at the end of it, or do we...
No, you carry...
I score as I go.
Oh, okay.
It's first to 40.
Pierre is on the ball and he does it as he goes because they prefers it that way. And then for my final action, I'm going to recruit.
What happens when he recruits, Mike?
I become outraged. I will not have you recruiting the foxes into your stupid cat army. They're not cats, they're my people.
Mine.
So I'm now outraged, but not outraged enough to actually do anything about it yet.
Okay.
Okay, so then...
Oh, I need to spend my wood, sorry.
Ah, yes, you spent your wood. Get that wood out of here. Get that wood out of my face.
Out my face. What?
Okay, so then we all...
You didn't mind last time.
It's the evening phase?
Yeah, what happens in the evening phase?
So in the evening phase, all players draw their income.
Yeah, so that's 1 card each at the start.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yes, please be good, please be good. Oh, it's so good, that's what I wanted.
Don't trust him yet.
And I have to discard down to 5 if I had more than 5, but I don't. I've only got 3, so all is good.
All is well.
So now it is Matthew's turn.
This is where it gets awkward. Because I actually, if whatever I decide to do, we're anywhere on this board, I also have to make sure the symbols match. So if I choose to do a battle, guys, unless I use a bird card on my display, I have to make sure the other bits match. And if I do use these as well, it's kind of I can only be 1 bird or it's 2 non. So I'm gonna probably actually get rid of a bird card just to be on the safe side here, and put that down for
battling. Oh, look at the poor little fox.
Oh.
Of course, Matthew's not actually playing this for any of the abilities, but
yeah, I have to put it down.
Oh, dear, let go of my people.
It's like
No. He's been proven to be a traitor. Of the true leader. So first I recruit because I have to follow the order, and because I'm a charismatic leader, I get 2 of them. So I put 2 to here. Mm-hmm. Then I can move. So I'm going to move, and you can move as many as you like, right? From that.
Correct.
From that,
yeah. You have to move at least 1.
Okay. I will then move 4. I'm going to move 4 this way.
Yes.
No.
And you can decide to retreat.
Yeah, I'm off back.
So at this level, Michael can retreat for free because he's only got 1 man. When I say for free, I mean he can retreat without taking any damage. But if you had a ambush card, you could murder him.
Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, I'd rather wait for something that was a bit higher anyway. If I did.
Diaz's army will not be slaughtered.
Just
this
saying,
time.
every time you let a cat get away, you're strengthening their numbers.
Yes, but then when you waste a good card in the early stage of a game, it might not be a good idea.
I think it's always a good idea to kill cats. We hate the cats.
No.
Okay, so
We mice hate cats. Although actually, I'm a bunny. I was even born in Year of the Rabbit, so it's kind of appropriate.
So, I have nothing to... How does crafting work again? I can't remember. You have to spend a card to make for the symbol that's in the corner.
Yeah, so for example, when Michael built his thing that I threw on the ground, he needed 1 rabbit symbol, which he's got there. Okay. If Michael builds a rabbit card, crafts a rabbit thing with a rabbit icon, he cannot then do any more... He cannot use that icon again, but he could craft something with a mouse.
No problem. Okay, unfortunately that's me, so I have to put this into the discard pile.
Yeah. Hey everybody, I apologize for interjecting at the beginning of this series. I know that you're probably quite keen to get straight to the action. I just wanted to say that the reason we picked Root to play was that we're very, very excited about it. It's a theme that we really like. Certainly I'm particularly excited about it. And I was very interested in the theme, and it seemed like the kind of game that I'd really like to play on the channel and that would go down well with my friends, particularly Matthew and Michael, who've joined me for this playthrough. I just wanted to say that, of course, there was a lot of rules we had to get straight, and because it's a print and play, because the game's not produced yet, there was plenty of opportunity for mistakes. We may not have the best track record when it comes to mistakes, and we are trying to get better all the time. But this, of course, is an asymmetrical game, and one of the things that we couldn't get a sort of a fix on before we started playing was the old Eyrie order. Now, the rules and setup video I put out yesterday, 100% correct. At the time of recording, as far as I'm aware, that's still totally correct. And actually, I have collected in that video all the information I've gathered from various other playthroughs, the rules and setup video produced by Leader Games, the print and play document that comes with this. So if you are in one of the people who wants to play the Root print and plays, it is my own video, but I highly recommend it because I had to go to various different sources to collate that information and put it together for your enjoyment, for your convenience. But if you did watch the video, you'll know that the old Eyrie order, the biggest challenge they've got is putting together the decree, constantly adding action cards into this sort of action program that gets more and more complex as the game goes on, eventually breaking down because they won't be able to complete all of those actions. As you'll see from our gameplay videos, Matthew and I do discuss it over the course of the game, whether or not you should continue to add cards to the decree, or whether you discard the cards you've added to the decree at the end of the round, and then the decree resets. So in our gameplay video, we've actually played it that the decree resets at the end of every round of the Eyrie order. And the way this kind of manifests is that while Matthew doesn't have the same challenge of constantly building up this chain of actions that might force him into turmoil when it when it becomes unmanageable, too large to manage. Instead, what it does mean is that he will get significantly less actions, but those actions will be far easier to manage. So it will be... So I apologize that it's not played correctly in the gameplay videos. Obviously, the rules in the rules and setup video are correct, and I don't think it ruined our enjoyment of the game, and it certainly didn't take Matthew out of competition for the game, and I just hope that you'll enjoy our series. Thanks very much for watching.
So she's gone.
Bye.
And then that's my turn. Because I can't do much else. I couldn't build a roost.
Very good. Then it's me.
Yeah.
Right. So, right is might. We are the mighty.
I don't like these cunning foxes
I have
hiding
to
in
look
the
that way so my
forest.
peripheral vision isn't so good. Thank you, Michael.
Alright.
I wouldn't be able to see or read the pictures. If I got the same card in my hand, I could go, he's got a similar one to that.
So, there's an ability on this card I really, really like, but I can't really do a whole lot, and I can only keep one card. So I think I'm actually going to craft this, because it requires just one fox symbol to craft, which I have. I don't have that because I haven't built any strongholds. What am I talking about?
Fool.
I'm an idiot. I don't have my crafting buildings yet. Okay.
See, not that cunning, are
You
you?
need some supporters up in here.
Remember, if you recruit, you give him that chance to start building.
So, I will play travel gear here as a conspiracy. It costs 0 conspirators, which is great. So that gives me 1 movement, which I can spend. I'm not going to spend it because I don't want to move. And it gives me 1 VIP. Yes, I got a VIP.
Yay!
Matthew,
Oh, I was meant to.
you forgot to do your VIPs.
Yeah, because it's at the end, because I get 2 for...
Having a roost.
Yeah. Sorry.
And
I
then
forgot.
you discard down to your hand size of 4, which is fine. You're okay.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now I think these are all really good. I don't want to get rid of any of these cards. Oh, having such a small hand size sucks. I'm actually going to discard this ambush bird card, which is incredible. But
What?
it's,
See, I should have had those cards.
yeah, but at least now I know that Michael doesn't have it. And this lets me put a supporter down somewhere. I'm going to put a supporter here on the bunny supporter slot.
The bunny.
The bunnies, okay.
So now I am out of
Moves.
things I can do. So I go and gain 1 supporter for each of the nations as part of my evening.
Rise.
And then I discard down to my hand size, which is 2. I've got 2 cards, so I'm good to go. And it's back to you, Michael.
Okay.
Tomorrow on Ready, Steady, Play.
Okay.
So thanks very much for coming to Root Episode 1. We'll be back tomorrow to play some more Root and find out what happens
See what Pierre does next.
in the woodland.
He's going to order a croissant. I think next.
Or just release the hawks for the cats.
release the hawks. But
Wait a
yes.
minute, you're the horks. Bye everyone. Thanks
See
for
you tomorrow.
watching.